What time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, von Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
Hello and welcome in to not just Monday edition, but another week of your show here on the Dufferin Ave Media Network. So dang grateful and thankful to have you along for this crazy ride. My name is Gary. This is still, as far as we know, the only show on the internet originating out of Saskatoon from 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, when you're doing something different, people take notice. So thank you for consuming this content wherever you're doing it, be it audio only or through the visuals in the vehicle at home, whatever it is. Thank you so much. Your support for bringing back golden rules and making this world a better place is greatly, greatly appreciated. And not only that, we also like to thank you for doing just that and supporting all of this awesomeness going on here. We have a camera, second to none. She just turned her head. You should have saw how beautiful we had this set up. Now she's got her head turned away. Either way, let's check in with the Maggie Cam. Look at that. It's like, Marge, come on, dude. Really? I just went to you, bro. Come on back. Yeah, there you go. Okay, this is going to get interesting. Okay, you're going to get super cute here. I like this. Yeah, get in frame, get in frame. Oh, here we go. Beautiful. Well done, Marge. I take it back. You're the best at this. What an actor. The Maggie Cam, as always, proudly presented to you by our very good friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. Marge's boyfriend, Leroy, works there. They met at the Puppy Greeting Convention. He's got a bed right beside the door. So if you like to meet puppies, the first thing that happens to you when you walk into Pet Planet on 8th Street. You can also bring your pups in because they have 2 giant toy walls you can walk them right up to make sure they pick a toy that they will absolutely love. And then you get to meet Rochelle or Mike. And once you do that, the best day ever, because they're 2 of the nicest human beings you will ever meet, and they will guide you through your Pet Planet on 8th Street shopping experience. So right when you walk in, you got your toy walls, and then you got a whole bunch of big basins full of treats everywhere, treats that are on sale every Thursday at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They also have a whole bunch of bones around that same area as you can load up on Tuesdays. You're looking to really load up because got a sale on bones on Tuesday. And then you're shopping for food. You look to your left right when you walk in, and oh my goodness, all the dry foods your heart desires lined along that left side wall. And then you keep going down and you look up and you see a bunch of jerseys strewn throughout the store to make sure your puppy's cheering for the proper team, which is always important. And then you keep going down and you'll head into the area with all the beds and carrying crates and exercise pens. And then you make a right, the back of the store. And when you do that, you will walk right up to the raw food fridges. Okay, they got a couple of fridges at the back full of all the raw foods if you're looking to make that change to the raw food diet. And if you keep going down, you will see the puppy spa. In-house, most affordable, best in the biz. Okay, everything contained within this incredible puppy spa. And again, very, very affordable. They also now offer grooming services, as we're going to get Marge signed up this week to go and get another blowout because the coat's falling out again. All you got to do is just give them a call, get signed up, and you're off to the races as Marge got the $60 blowout, okay? Again, it's like half the price we used to pay for these blowouts. And not only that, they trimmed her stump and gave her a free toy. So call, get signed up, and get all that grooming service done because they offer it now, and they're the best in the biz at everything they do. Then on your way back down towards the front of the store, you will find an entire fashion aisle dedicated to all the latest puppy fashion. Get your puppy looking good and feeling good. More aisles full of toys. More and more aisles full of toys. And then the biggest thing. This is the one that shows us that these are good people doing business the right way. Mike and Rochelle understand that it is very, very tough to get in during traditional business hours, okay? Because we're all working way too hard. The world that we live in right now, it's sort of set up like that. So they stay open after hours and on weekends. With a big, big thank you to Kirsten and Chris for that assist. And I'm telling you, if that doesn't let you know they care about you, I don't know what does. This is how we say no thank you to the big corporations trying to take over everything. And we say yes, please, to supporting local, to supporting Saskatoon, the small mom and pop shops that need us. It is time for you to make that change. It is time for you to head on over to Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet natural grocer. Look at that. Looking pretty good. Which way is she going to look? You going to look this way? Or you're just going to stare straight ahead because that's the door you're going to run out the second I get up. Okay. Sounds good. All right, here we go. The Monday edition. I hope you had a lovely, lovely weekend. We sure had one. Boy, oh boy, we'll get into that. And first, our first guest is in the green room. So I'm going to hop over, flip him over, and then we will get this party rolling. And Marge is probably going to run outside. Here's, yeah, perfect. Okay. All right, Marge. Great job here. Oh, it's not the quarters. Hold on 1 second. Aw. Almost there, buddy. I've almost got a friend in. But so close. All right. So close. Ah. What is like this? All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to say hello to the Seahawks. I almost had it this time, doggy. I almost had it. Look how
What do
close
you mean?
look how close I was to frame that in perfect.
Oh,
It just won't stretch quite enough. It won't go the whole way, and it really throws me off because it was so close. And I had it, and I didn't want to waste time trying to perfect it. So here we are. Welcome. How are you doing? How was the weekend? I missed you, dog. What's going on?
oh, you know what? I had I had a packed weekend for sure.
Hold on, hold on.
Yeah, it was awesome.
What did you do, you and your brother do? What was the activity?
Okay, yeah. So Saturday was Saskatchewan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So my brother's in town from Ontario, Jordan, and my sister Catherine just turned 42. Oh,
Happy
never mind.
birthday, Catherine.
But it's her
No,
birthday,
dude.
42.
25.
Who cares about
25.
women and ages? Why is that a thing? You know
She
what
said
I mean?
25, bro.
Oh
That's
yeah,
it.
right.
25
Yeah,
forever.
that's
Love
right.
your sister. She's so nice.
Anyways, so she came out too. That was awesome to spend the day with Catherine and Jordan. They're my two closest age-wise siblings. So we did a roll. I was in my power wheel, and
Ooh.
we rolled the Meewasin Trail on the north, like up by the north end.
How nice is that?
Past like like north of what's that? What's that
Dinah.
like mean? Yeah. You know that mean ass hill that you always dreamed about skateboarding down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they set up that hill.
Ravine Drive or something.
They set up a water slide. Remember that one year they had a water slide going down that giant hill.
Ooh.
It was so cool. I know exactly what you're talking about. Right beside the train tracks a little bit there.
Yeah. So just like north of that. So we did that. Jordan and Catherine jogged, and
geez.
I was in my power wheel, so it was easy for me.
I was gonna say, how long did they last while you're? Come on, guys, keep up.
You know what? They're both in really great
Good
shape.
Yeah, of course.
And
So
they jogged like they just really. It was wicked hot too.
Oh yeah.
So they really enjoyed the pace. I could go at whatever pace. It didn't bother me going slower or fast.
Clearly, yeah.
Highlight on that as well is we stopped for a little bit of a lemonade iced tea stand. Throwback to back when you were slinging things on the corner of your neighborhood street. I remember my brother Pius used to sell water,
Just a water, just a cup of
just
water.
water, just a cup of water.
That that business model is
You know
fantastic.
what? It's hydration. You got to get hydrated. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
stopped and I treated everyone. You had the choice of lemonade, and it was just the cutest little bunch of kids.
Of course, yeah.
That were peddling their wares.
Now, did they
lemonade,
make it tasty enough? Like, was there enough flavor? Because I hear a lot of times those lemonade stands sometimes don't get enough of that sugar in there. How was the taste? How was the quality?
You know what? I think Mom there was like overseeing that it was done right.
Operations.
So there's lemonade, there's iced tea, or you could get the combo. So I went for the swamp water.
No, dog.
So I got lemonade. I got a little lemonade iced tea combo. I loved it.
There's golfers out there right now yelling at you, dude, as we get ever closer to our Spinal Cord Institute tournament coming up August 8th.
Yes.
You need to know this. When you mix iced tea and lemonade together, okay, what you had, and you call it swamp water, it's not swamp water, my friend. That drink is called the Arnold Palmer.
Is that right? Is that what it's called?
Absolutely. Arnold Palmer, one of the greatest golfers to ever live. He was the guy that started it. He's like, I want half iced tea, half lemonade, put it together. And then they named it the Arnold Palmer. So that is an actual drink, and it is so good, right?
Okay.
Like, tell me how good that was.
All right. Well, yeah, it was excellent. So anyone that's going to go for a jog or a cycle up by the north end, stop in at that the lemonade stand. They're slinging all Arnold Palmers.
Arnold Palmers.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Arnold Palmers.
Yeah.
And you're supporting local too. That's a beautiful thing.
Oh, totally. And it's fun for the kids. Like they're out there, they're enjoying it and helping out.
Absolutely.
Just bring part of the neighborhood to a visual part of the neighborhood out. So I thought that was really cute.
How much were they charging?
You know what? They didn't even have a price, but in small print it says "or free."
Come on. So you obviously
and this
tipped
cute
them
little
then,
girl. She's like, I asked them like, how much does it cost? And they're like, I don't know, but you can have it for free.
Best place ever.
Oh, you're cute. I had change. So I pulled out some change. I got the little kids accounted out for me at $3. And it's part of that's part of the experience as they count out their money. It's like,
not only that,
it's fun. And there's like 5 of them, and they're like, yeah, we're all gonna split what we make. And I'm like, all right, sweet. Like
those are
split it 5 ways, $3 5 ways. There we go.
Like money.
We're not going to do the math on that.
Of course.
Hey Gary, we're not doing math on Mondays here, dog.
Never, ever, and we're not going to start now. Hanging out with our buddy the Seahawk, the host of Recovery with Cal, season 1, all 7 episodes on the network. You can go check him out and learn all about his crazy journey. Now, looking back at that, also another thing with those kids is that's a great lesson. Like those are life lessons, right? Learning how to manage and handle money. Like you're doing so much good with all that. Very, very nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, anything else go on for you?
Okay, so that was Saturday.
Here we go.
Sunday, myself and Laura and the girls, we all went out to Back to Batoche. Back to Batoche was rolling out at Batoche, of course. It's a big Métis annual festival that we have out there. So my background is Métis. So we went, checked out the Batoche site. It was great. It was awesome. The girls all put on ribbon skirts to go out. I put my Métis sash on the back of my wheelchair. Had my power chair, so I was just like zipping around all the festival grounds. So that was fun.
Oh, cool.
We had Métis tacos, which were so delicious, man.
Explain what that is to me.
Delicious.
I'm so pumped right now. Talk to me about this taco.
And it's similar to what would also be called Indian tacos, which is you'd find that at like powwows and whatnot. So Métis, that the Métis pot taco is like bannock fry bread, which this fry bread was unreal good. Like
All
I
fry
had
bread's
bannock,
unreal. Oof.
yeah, I had bannock today, and I'll get to today's festivities that I was just at.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, but man, that like
So what
that
goes into it? What's in the taco? Like, is
okay,
it?
well, like the taco, so it was like fry bread
Yeah.
on the plate, so that's like the bottom, right?
Yeah.
And this fry bread was just like so
Drooling. I'm
fluffy
drooling.
and
Yeah.
like it wasn't like I've had some like hard ass fry bread.
Yeah.
This was like soft, really soft, and it was beautiful. I wish I was eating it right now again.
Now you got me
Anyways,
wishing that.
so then you throw the traditional taco bits on top, like your sour cream, your not traditional. Like you go ground beef, your lettuce, your tomatoes, and then you have your sour cream, your salsa. And on this particular one, this was a good one. I've never seen this one before. They have like that squeezed cheese sauce.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
That's my
like,
weakness.
like how, I'm trying to like cut back on the old, like,
Not when you're at festivals, though, bro.
overeating,
You're
right? So I'm like,
celebrating.
hey,
You're celebrating.
well, I'm like, hey, Laura, let's split one.
No.
It was it was a good idea, but I think I had the large piece of that split. You know what I mean?
You didn't Lady in the Tramp it to make sure it
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
equal?
It was awesome. So that was the big treat that we decided to take in. We took in the live act was Donnie Prano's youth show. So it had like youth singers, youth dancers, and
Yeah.
Donnie Prano is like the man when it comes
World
to
famous.
fiddling and like singing. Like, man, this dude that doesn't just like have an awesome band and like fiddles like unreal. He's like sings amazing.
Of course.
So that was cool to take in that. And then we rolled down to the raceway, or Met Raceway is called, and took in the chuck wagon races. So we watched the chuck wagons rip past. That was awesome. And then from there, we decided to go out to the actual historical site. So we went to the Parks Canada, like Batoche.
That's the one we all took field trips to back in elementary school, right?
That's right.
And does it still look sort of the same?
You know what? For me, it's different than the museum inside is different.
Okay.
I remember when I went in like back in I think it was like grade 4. So this would have been
that's what I was
30
thinking.
years, 30 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
They had like the animatronic like guys
like the Chuck E.
telling the
Cheese
stories.
Like the Chuck E. Cheese. So those things are horror, nightmare inducing.
Yeah, so now they don't have that as much. It still tells a story of like Batoche, 1885 resistance, the battles that took place there, and that part of history. Yeah. But it's more modern, kind of like updated. And then the museum part of it is really neat. It focuses more on like the Métis culture in the area, and still talks about the 1885 resistance, of course. But it really focuses more on like Métis people and their culture and the settlement that was at Batoche. So yeah, I went last year and I went again this year. My family still enjoys going out to the grounds and taking it in. So that was Sunday. It was a beautiful day out. And then
here we go.
And today, so this is Monday. I woke up real early, put on my nice shirt here, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And I went to our spinal cord injury care strategy research project planning meeting. So myself and Dr. Hope and her research assistant Nora, we went to the First Nations University Northern Campus here in Prince Albert, so I didn't have to go far. And we met with Elder Shelley, who is one of the resident elders there, for a planning meeting. And it was like it was a really beautiful planning meeting. We started off with Indigenous ceremony. So we had smudging. She talked about smudging and explained how the different plants that are used in smudging. And then she's also a pipe carrier. So she did a pipe ceremony with us, which is unique because she's a female elder who's also a pipe carrier.
Hold on, is that like pretty not what
Yeah,
not done often? I guess is it
yeah,
different?
I would say like it's not as common,
Thank you. That's what I was trying to say.
but yeah, it was a beautiful pipe ceremony. Lots of prayers happen in pipe ceremonies. Like that's the point of a pipe ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
And I hadn't participated in a pipe ceremony. I thought about it today. The last time I was actually in the First Nations Northern Campus in Prince Albert, and it was also by a female pipe carrier, which was neat. I don't think it wasn't Elder Shelley, but yeah. So it's been like 7 years since I've been involved or participated in a pipe ceremony. So that was really uplifting for me this morning to be part of that ceremony and kind of reconnect with Indigenous
roots, bro.
like
the roots.
and Indigenous spirituality. So yeah, so I was just like, whoa, this was such a blessing for me to be a part of. Yeah, and then we carried on with our meeting, and we're planning how we want to engage in gathering information from Indigenous people that live with spinal cord injury, to gather information on best practices for how to access healthcare for that demographic. So yeah, it's an exciting. It's exciting for me to be part of that. Is that I need something. It's good to have like your intellectual mind moving. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So it's been an important part of my recovery to have that that influence in my life and being able to take part in this like research project. So I'm a patient partner is my role.
That's what I
Yeah.
wanted. Like, how cool is this? Hey, first off, when you came on here today, I could tell you were uplifted. You could tell that something had happened. Like you were glowing, is what I like to say. You had a glow about you, which makes total sense now. And the fact that you're rolling around with like university professors and all these people, eh? Like, how cool is that? Even if it is what was it called? The assistant?
Oh, well, like Dr. Hope is the lead researcher, and then
you're rolling with doctors, dog.
Yeah, like Nora was the research assistant, and then
man,
Elder Shelley.
Very cool. See, and
then just little old me.
Well, hey, I wouldn't say that anymore, dude. I would say that you are vital to this because, like we were talking about before, in the disabled community, you are the unicorn. You are the guy who came from the one side and now you're on the other side. So this is all very fresh. You know what this is about and you're learning about what this is about. And you more than anyone else, and not like you specifically, but people in your situation, they can close this gap because you have all of this. So the more things that come your way, the more you can sort of pave that road forward. I think it's just very cool what's going on here. Very neat.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree with you, Gary, and that my perspective is
valuable.
Is like unique in that, I lived, I don't know, like
quite a few
40 plus years being able-bodied, and then just in this last year and a half, living my life in a different way is is the perspective that you see is interesting, right? Because
Do things still open your eyes? Do you still go, "Oh man, what's up with that?" Or do you feel like you're at the point now where you can see them coming from a mile away, but that's going to be an issue over there might be a thing like when it comes to accessibility?
Oh yeah, like I yeah. So I don't want to
There's
like
a lot of thought. Of course. Hey, we don't bring people down. We only lift people up here.
you know I've talked about this before with accessibility in buildings, and I it's great that new buildings have are are being you know built and made to have accessibility, and it's difficult in older buildings to retrofit them to be accessible.
Yeah. Yeah, you were talking about that.
And
Grandfathering in and all that
yeah,
stuff.
so
Yeah.
yeah, like I um pardon me, I'm man, that that is I
You
just
talk
was
too
in a
much.
smoke
You've
I
been
was just in a pipe ceremony, dog, and I'm not, like these lungs aren't used to
the spirit
that
is still
tobacco.
the spirit is
Yeah.
still within you a little bit. Oh, I feel you, buddy. Well, this is all just
But
fantastic.
yeah, like yeah, accessibility is accessibility, and
Yeah.
there still has to be advocate. People still have to advocate for that sort of accessibility, and even just going into the building. It was uh, not the most accessible building, but there was things put in place to make it more accessible. And I know it's an older building in Prince Albert, and even the city of Prince Albert, I know I have plans to reduce Central. It's on Central Avenue, which is no part of PA. Like the pavement and roadway, like roadways need to be redone and sidewalks need to be fixed up, and that's just part of
Yeah.
the plan. But yeah, it's like it's hard in a wheelchair, dog, to navigate that sort of thing. Here, this this is this is kind of like my funny thing that happened to me
Lay it on me.
today. It's just kind of like it's not a big deal, but it's kind of like a little bit like, oh man, kind of moment that I had,
I don't
and
like
it's
those
no
moments at
fault of
all.
anything, but it's just how it goes. So I had I was paying for parking, right?
Yeah. That's fun.
So I get out of my vehicle, which is I get out on my driver's side, and I look over and I'm like, oh, I got to pay for parking, which is I know
Of
that.
course. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I got to go all the way to the end of the block, go up the ramp, come all the way back to my vehicle, so I can like plug
Dude,
my meter. You know
the
what I
Shamrock Shaker
mean?
again out in Candle Lake. What's up with this? Hey, with the
Where it's
parking.
yeah, where it's like, oh man, before I would just like get on my vehicle, step up on the
Yeah.
curb,
Yeah.
pay for my parking, be on my way.
And is that not
So
just
it's
like a
just like
perfect example of
it's
the
just like
transition in your whole life, right? Your whole life
yeah,
has been just a step out and go. Now you have to go everywhere before you can go.
yeah, it's just like things just take a little bit more time and a little bit more effort, and it gives pause for I think it gives pause for individuals to be like, do I want to do this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've I weigh, do I want to do this because I got to weigh the effort and I weigh the time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all it takes is a little bit more effort, a little bit more time. And it's not a big deal.
Ugh,
You know what I mean? But it's just like, ugh.
dude.
But
Like,
that's just the reality of someone that's, with
yeah,
mobility issues, some of the
yeah.
things they face. That's my tidbit of the day, Gary.
Just, I believe what I
Just
took
my
from that.
accessibility chunk of the day. I don't
What
know what the solution is there.
I think
I should have brought along. Brought
there's
along like a pal to plug my meter. Actually, Dr. Hope did come out and plug my meter after 2 hours for me, so that was a bonus and appreciated.
I think the take home from that entire story is that if you ever think you're down and out and in the dumps, like I tend to do very often, and you get low on yourself, just know there's billions of people out there struggling far more than you could ever imagine, and be happy that, it's not worse. Power through and keep doing good things. That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah, let's go with that. I like that.
His name is the
That's your tidbit of the
Seahawk.
day.
There we couple tidbits going back and forth. Host of Recovery with Cal, season 1, all 7 episodes ready to go for you on the internet. You can just look them up on our channel there, and you'll be off to the races. Get all caught up with Cal's journey and all the other amazing stuff that comes along with that. What's going on tonight before we flip over here, buddy? Anything exciting? We got a couple busy days here.
Yeah. Jeepers. You know,
Rest,
I'm gonna
rest.
I gotta take Ripley out for a roll for sure.
Okay.
Hot
tub?
He
Hot
just,
tub?
oh, that would be awesome. My girls were in the tub last night. It's finally in like not scorching heat. You know what, Gary? I like that. I'm gonna go in my hot tub tonight, man.
Guy, you earned this one. You earned that float, my friend. Love you so dang much. Thank you for giving us a couple minutes here. And I just got to tell you, we love you. We appreciate you. Tell your beautiful family. Give them all hugs. We love them and appreciate them incredibly. And we'll be in touch, and we will check in with you again next Monday, my friend. Does that sound good?
Sounds good. Hey, everyone, wear a helmet out there.
I love how you're catching on with that every time. His name is Seahawk, and he's got a catchphrase. Love you, buddy! The best. That man, I'm telling you, everybody needs a Seahawk in their life. That man, he can turn anything around. He can change anything. He's changing the world, man. It's a beautiful thing. So thank you again to him as we continue here on the Monday edition of your show. Our next guest is in the green room. So I'm going to hop over, flip him up, flip him on, and then we'll be off to the races yet again. So just hang tight here. Yeah, no producers today, in case you're wondering. So a lot of running. A lot of running. Yes. Down in the back. Yes. And without further ado, oh, do I got you side? I got you on the side. I got you on the side. Oh, come on. Hey. Then how do I? Yes, sir. I did. Holy crap. Why would I do that for Cal? Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Mooch.
Hello, hello, hello.
It wouldn't let me frame in for
Pop,
Cal.
pop.
Yours frames in so good. All right, before we do anything else, hey yo, no producer in there. Play that intro. It's just a fantasy. Fantasy with our man Boone. This is just a fantasy, another fantasy Zoom with Boone. I forgot the fantasy. I forgot the Zoom on the back of the fantasy. God, this is what happens when we miss one.
It's good enough.
We miss
just
one show together.
elongate.
Coming in a little, I
How
was
you
going to say
doing?
a little cold. Doing great. Absolutely. How can you not be doing good after talking to Cal, hey?
Yeah,
Like
he's awesome.
the stuff that he does. Like,
Always,
go ahead.
always has been. Just a beauty.
It's
Yeah.
and that and that's the sad part of all this is, well, I guess it's not sad. It is what it is, to quote a bunch of
Yeah.
people, I'm sure, that it always happens to the one, and I mean it being like tragedy, these accidents, tragic accidents, always happen to the ones who can handle it. Because this dude, not only the only change that's been made is his kindness, and his aura has expanded. You know what I mean? Like we started with Cal being Cal, now it's like Cal on steroids. Like he's out there,
Yeah.
he's out there working with professors and doctors and doing all this stuff. Like it's like, the path was chosen for him, I think, in a way, because he's doing so much for like the accessibility community. Like he's an advocate.
That's awesome.
And he's out there. It's
Yeah.
a great thing. Great
So
thing to
much
behold.
good.
Absolutely. So when you can kick off a show with him, it's always a good day. How was the camp? You were out in the boonies. Pardon the pun.
No, it's good. Yeah, yeah. The boonies indeed. No cell reception, no
Heaven on
internet.
earth. Heaven on earth.
It's good.
Right? Oh,
We do it once a year. We go to this place, Peter Lye Park. It's fantastic to reset.
I could feel it as you were talking. I had a calmness flow over.
There's no radio waves.
That's the whole thing. You know those get you, man. I need to find a good tinfoil hat. Although apparently the tinfoil doesn't even do anything anymore because these things are too strong, which is kind of sad, but that's okay. So you're out there, you're camping. Now, are you a glamper or did you get the tents out and do it like old school?
Oh, no. So no. So this is I think I mentioned it to you, this and I have mentioned it to Cal as well. No, this is the lodge, which actually is for people with disabilities.
There we go. Yes.
And so people with disabilities or a designated disability are able to book these sites ahead of seniors, which is the next tier. And then after that, so it's 120 days, then seniors get 90 days, and then basically I think 60 days, then anyone can book them, but no one, it never gets to the anyone can book them. They're always booked up.
Okay.
Because there aren't enough places for people with disabilities to enjoy the outdoors like this.
Man.
The facilities are just amazing. Unfortunately, this is only available to people that live in Alberta.
Yep.
But I'd like to set something up and try to work, because you can have multiple families there, and often people do have multiple families. It's set up for the disabled person to enjoy, but also their family, their crew, their the multiple people that are in their life to truly enjoy the great outdoors. Right?
Great movie too. Great movie. Absolutely love that.
You know what? I wanted to watch that. You know what? Next year. Or maybe even before.
Tonight.
I wanted to download and watch that with the kids.
They love it.
Yeah. John Candy, Danny Aykroyd,
yeah.
just great
and the
Canadian
lines,
actors.
man, so good. It's always on during Christmas time, so I watch 8 times. Between that and Uncle Buck, they go back and forth on the old TV, and it's like these two of the best. Two of the best. So I'm happy you got out there. You had all the fun, and you got to reset.
It's some biking even.
Oh, look at you. You love that biking, hey? Just loves to bike. Was there a nice big hill for you to bike up? Some gravel?
Well, of course, man. There's mountains for days, literally.
I've heard this.
Yeah, you are inside of the mountain ranges, the Canadian Rockies. It's fantastic. I didn't climb a mountain on my bike, but there was plenty of hills for me to hit.
Sweat it out.
Yeah, I did an hour and 45-minute ride. Only made it. So typically I can do 23 kilometers in an hour, but it took me an hour 45 because it was mainly uphill.
Yeah, it's like that, just like that going up. Dude.
Just kept going.
Man,
look up.
When you come more. Now, when you come back from that trip, do you notice how refreshed you are? Do you feel bombarded when you get back into, all the stupid Wi-Fi signals and everything that's sort of working with us in cities?
Well, you know me. I'm a tech guy.
You've been living around this stuff forever. It doesn't affect you.
Well, and I would debate someone who says that it does. But
hey, hold on. You know who would love that debate? The San Francisco 49ers players.
Here we go. Tie back. I mean, the jury's still out on that, if that's what's actually causing
that would
injuries.
Would be the litmus.
That's a little different, though. That's a little different. So
high
radio frequency versus magnetic, basically radiation. That's different. That's very different.
Nope, you're right. You are definitely right there, my friend. His name is Boontis, hanging out on the Monday edition of your show like he always does, our fantasy football expert. What else is going on, dog? Anything else exciting?
No, I mean, we're in the thick of summer, man. We're third week of July.
Football,
man,
NFL
what's going
football is almost back.
Training camp is about to start. Yeah.
What's the big game that kicks it all off? The Hall of Fame game? Hall of Fame games
Yes.
getting set to go, I believe, in like 2 weeks.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a
So things
lot
are heating
to-
up. Well, I mean, every day is full of so and so ready to report to training camp.
Yeah.
And really this time of year, or at this point in the off season, it's kind of tough because you get all this noise coming in, right? Oh, so and so's ready, so and so's ready.
Yeah.
But who didn't state that they're ready, right? That's the real.
That's what they
the real.
should be
Gotcha.
reporting.
So
Yeah.
like I see. Well, yes, and it's tough to find that, right?
Mhm.
So you hop on to whatever fantasy site it is, or just NFL site, and all you see is the not, this isn't good, but it's just kind of run of the mill. Check, check, check. I saw Cam Scatterbo, your boy,
Doing the
says
backflip.
he's ready.
Did you see the
Says
backflip that
he's
he
ready.
did? Did you see that? I almost sent you the message. I was on the Twitter getting some research done. And I'm looking, and I'll see Cam Scatterbo shatters knee, tears everything, doing a silly backflip. And I just thought of you instantly. I'm like, oh no, we can't go another year without the Scat Man. We can't. No, Ramcam, we need you. And then I watched the video, and he does the flip, and he sticks the worst landing you've ever seen. It did look like he popped everything. Like it was horrible. Then he got back up because he's Scatterbo, and he's not a normal man. Like none of his stuff, just breaks that easily. But it looked like something bad happened. So I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta send this to Boone. Like, look what happened. And then all of a sudden, the very first, this is why you research, ladies and gentlemen, always research before you go spewing nonsense. And the very first comment says, dude, if he broke everything, he would not be able to walk away from that. Like, stop sending clickbait. I'm like, yeah, stop clickbaiting me, bro. Getting all angry. I almost ruined my fantasy season before it started. Ridiculous.
Yeah, so he's ready to rock. He's ready to
This
rock.
is good.
Like I said, it's the ones that don't report are the ones we got to look for, and that takes the most amount of effort. And I don't have that list to bring to this, unfortunately. I don't
all
have the
good.
time to.
I thought about that because I got a bunch of stuff I'm going to get to here with us too. So I got us covered, brother. I guess I can jump right into it, hey? Because this is very cool.
Yeah,
we had
well.
a monumental weekend here at the Dufferin Avenue Media Network as we took the show on the road for the second time ever. So we did the announcement for the Saskatoon Mamba, which was fantastic. We had good sports there. Hey, look, perfect timing. Good sports. Check it out. Episode 43 out tonight. It's a very special release date as we were on location at the WCBL All-Star Weekend out at Cairns Field. Got the berries, got all of our friends there, and the journey, Boone, the journey. This is what I want to talk about because this is just the stuff that we say, yeah, we'll do it without really thinking about it. And then putting the plan together to execute said plan. Pretty fun. So we got this on location box here. I'm looking at it right now. And it's very, very, very heavy. So it has wheels, so you got to push it around. And LB wasn't around. He was up north doing some stuff. And the Phantom, our sweet, beautiful Phantom, he was working a SWAT lacrosse game with the host of Good Sports, Ryan Flaherty. So that means I'm the guy that doesn't know how to set up anything in this box. The guy that looks at this box and says, potato? Like, I don't know. What is that thing? It's so confusing. I'm the guy. So,
don't eat the box. It's not a potato.
Unless you oven bake it. And then sour cream, bacon bits, little chive, butter. But
won't taste
hungry again. I'm getting hungry again. Yeah, this one will be very bad and you'll ruin everything. So, got the boys. Luckily, they're at Kinsman Arena. So they're right beside Cairns Field, which is good. I have to figure out, number one, how are we going to transport them? I need a truck. So luckily, I holler at my dad, the greatest dad in the universe. The bottom line, I'm like, Dad, I need a truck here. He says, okay, well, we got the Tahoe. I said, that'll be perfect. So the journey begins. About 1:45. We head on over to the mom and dad's place over at the Willows condo. And I bring Maggie too, because I didn't want to leave Maggie in here because it was so freaking hot. And it's like, that'll be the worst. So I take her to the fully AC'd mom and dad's, and she just plops in happy. Great. I switch keys. I get the Tahoe. I come back.
Forget about it.
I run into the studio here, and I get the box. And I push it through the doorway. I had to lift it a little bit. Okay. And then we get to Maggie's sort of minefield there right in front of the gate. And I have to maneuver that, so I'm lifting it up and through all of her potholes because she's always digging to cool herself down in the cold dirt. Finally get out to the front, and then I push it down, and it is now behind the Tahoe. Once we get there, Buntis, what do you think I did? What do you think I would have been thinking at that moment?
Okay, so the box is sitting behind the Tahoe.
Yeah.
Well, you got to open the doors and use the pipes, get them up, get it up in.
See, didn't think about that. So I get it there, and I look around out front of the house like, wow, this just end before it began because I got no one to help me lift this. What are we going to do?
Oh, you're by yourself.
All by myself. So I give it up a little bit, like, no, I can't do it that way, this way, no. And I'm just like, oh, I'm sweating, like pouring sweat already. This has been like 3 minutes.
Piece of wood. Use it like a lever.
Nope.
Prop it up.
You're going to be very proud of how we solved this problem.
Okay.
Pure power.
Unadulterated macho man power, just like the shirt.
I went back to the world's strongest man competitions, thinking about them lifting those giant concrete balls up under their belly and then up on the thing.
Okay.
I'm
Without
like, okay.
breaking your back.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
the back definitely did a little bit. So I tip it onto my legs.
Bend the knees.
And get it up just enough. Oh, plop it, push it. We're in. Oh, I felt so strong, but I also felt so drained at the same time and dripping head to toe in sweat. Then we make our way over to the ball field and we roll up. I pull up right in front of the Tahoe. Same thing, getting it out. Almost killed myself again, but we got it out, push it on up. And right when we got in there, right when I got into the facility, the Barry's family, incredible. The greatest group of people going, man. They know what they're doing. They know how to run things. So first person I see, I'm like, hey, I'm with Good Sports. Just got to set this up. Like, oh yeah, we were ready for you. Just hold on a second. And then the lady comes out, and the lady is my old buddy Allison from The Rush. I'm like, Allison. She's like, Gary. And I go, I guess I'm like, wait a minute. I probably shouldn't hug you. I am soaked. She's like, don't worry, me too. It's all good. I'm like, thank goodness. And then she got us all set up. They had our, oh yeah, exactly. You get it. Had us all set up with our power and everything set to go in the perfect spot in the shade. Like it could not have gone better. And then I have an hour to set this box up without knowing how to do any of it. That's my next thing. And so I'm in there and I'm doing this, doing that, asking questions. I literally just plugged everything into everything until something fit. And that was sort of as like trial and error, like just like an engineer.
Brute force.
That's
Brute
it.
Force.
And just in the nick of time, right when the boys start walking up, I have her up and on, and we were rolling. And it was so cool, Boone. We had all three all-stars from the Barrys sit down with Flats, talking about the experience. And this is all going on. So we had Gail Salinas before, because they have a bunt competition. And right before he was about to do the bunt competition, he was on with Flats first and got to talk to him. And then
nice,
like in between all of that, and they had like the minor league home run type of thing, home run derby. So our buddy Jay Mays, like Coach Kamatu's brother, his son Willie Mays, Willie Maysy, was in it, which is very cool. So we got to see those guys, and we got to see some Cardinals, and like our old coach, man. It was so cool to see old coach, and like our buddy Baylor was there Monday. Like I got to see so many people, which was very, very cool too. But the episode, like itself, is so incredibly good, and I had to get back. So after we did it all, get back, I had to download off of the box to the drive to get onto this computer. Like I engineered the shit out of everything. It was so much. Like LB does it in his sleep.
All aspects, eh?
I really
hardware, software,
in between wear, underwear, somebody. Where am I? Yeah, that's basically what it was. But we got it all together. And
there's no wonder why you aren't the epicenter of this show.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But we got it together, and it looks fantastic. LB is going to post it a little bit later tonight. So our special edition of Good Sports, episode 43 from the Western Canadian Baseball League All-Star Weekend, will be posted a little bit later tonight, way earlier than the Thursday that we're normally used to, because this is a monumental moment. And when you see this, Boone,
get it out the door.
This is one of those things.
Don't hold it back.
This is one of those things where, if people ever ask, like, okay, so what does your place do? We spend a lot of time here trying to talk to people about what we're trying to do and how we're executing all this stuff. Like, I think you would be a great, great client to join this family. And we didn't really have anything to show them. And now we can go to businesses and say, hey, we just did this over at the WCBL, and it was fantastic. And people say, oh, so you can do that. So it just builds everything. And everyone there, man, like Mr. Baseball, who joins us on Wednesdays here, the PA voice of the Barrys. I heard him doing a test, like test, 1, 2, send him a message right away. It's
Sipowitz.
like, you beautiful man. Is that you up there? He goes, yeah, are you here? I'm like, yeah, down the right side baseline. He's like, okay. So he comes ripping down. Got to hang out with him for a bit and chat, which was nice. Got to see Les Lazaruk and meet his beautiful wife, which was amazing. And it's just all the people there. They run it so well. So a huge, huge, huge thank you to the Barry family for an amazing, incredible All-Star weekend experience.
Nice.
As, so great.
Check it out. I
To-
will
to-
definitely check it out.
To be able to set something like that up too, hey? Like to have, like our boy Fles did all this. He's like, to have the guys who can talk to the right people to get stuff set up, so invaluable. And it was just a great job by everyone involved. So thank you again to them. And again, Good Sports, episode 43 from the WCBL All-Star Weekend will be up tonight. And it is an absolute banger. So I just want to get that out there, as that was a huge part of the weekend. And it was a part that was keeping me up at night because I knew I had to do this and I had no idea how to do this. But as usual, Buntis, the way this place was built, not a single mistake has ever been made. Just thousands and thousands of lessons. And there have been so many, so many lessons. As we continue here, the Monday edition of your show, hanging out with our buddy Buntis, coming to us live from Calgary. You can see behind me, if I go like this, there it is. That's the Ruckus Cock. He's sort of hiding in the back a bit. But that is the shirt that you can win when you fill out all 69 flavors that you have eaten from Bugsy's when it comes to chicken wings, then you win the shirt. Pick one up at either location, Markham or Lawson Heights. And then, once you knock that out, you get the shirt. You demand respect every single room you go into. You can also get them delivered right to your house. Skip the dishes or Uber Eats. Just go to Smitty's, order a plain wing, and in the memo, put the flavors you want off your passport. And then we will see you September 12th for bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, boom, the Banjo Bowl. You got your Bombers. You got your Riders coming off the Labor Day Classic. We will be at the Market Mall location, showing off all the wings, having a lot of fun with you, and taking in the games. So Grandpa Tom and LB and yours truly, and a bunch of people there. And it's going to be an absolute wing fest. Looking very, very, very forward to that. Now, I do have to say another big shout out going to one of our favorite people, With Me Andy. He is the proprietor of Tinned Fish Fridays. With me, Andy. The top tin fish review show on the internet. He now joins us on Tuesdays. And we did a live tin fish review last week. Probably going to do another one. And it was absolutely disgusting. I didn't puke, though, Boone. I didn't puke. I ate a dagger tooth.
I can't say I wouldn't.
Dagger tooth conga eel. What are you doing? Why is dagger tooth conga eel even a thing we should be eating? I don't know. But we did it. We powered through. So the point being, previously known as Royal Anders, now With Me Andy, putting together our website stuff. We just did a bunch of imaging for a new logo. We're getting ready for a new show that we're starting, which I'm very excited for. So to With Me Andy, we love you and appreciate you. Thank you for all that you do for your family here. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. That is With Me Andy. Fun with craft. Okay. Do we want to just knock out some singing too? Are we going to get right into it? Probably. I guess we don't come to time. All right, here we go.
Up to you, man. You know what I did? I did dig up a little bit before the show that we can talk about football wise, but
okay, we will finish with that for sure. I'm just going to take a little step
because you got to sing.
The voice is getting rough. Like there's been so much talking. I've talked so much and I'm actually putting myself for the first time in my life ever. I think I'm actually trying to take care of myself a little bit, and with that, trying to put a sort of a word count on your day, like not like officially, but just
like a coochie count.
Yeah, literally.
Like
that's what it's come down to. Like it's if I torque anything, like it'll go. Honey. It's just
tea and honey.
Love me some tea. Where were we? Shining Force 1 this afternoon with Uncle Brando. Had a whole lot of fun doing that one. These Shining Force games are so fun. These RPGs. And we got some good advancement going on, so that was very, very good. I believe tomorrow's stream will be moved to Wednesday. That'll be Paper Mario 2 with our buddy the Phenom, as we got the Bamfords coming in to record another batch of episodes of Bam & Co. for you, Beyond the Keys, which will be very, very exciting. And then Friday, Final Fantasy VII, back at it. And that, you want to talk about a hot stream, that is the Hansel of streams right there. So hot right now. and so much fun. So if you haven't played Final Fantasy VII before, like yours truly, come join us and experience all the amazingness. People call it one of the greatest of all time for a reason. So that will be going on this Friday night, and we will also be showing off. Oh man, I'm getting. Yeah, I just torqued it a little bit, and now it's starting to go. Also be showing off another amazing pizza pie from our friends over at Vern's Pizza. Boone, I got to tell you, you know how we roll around here. We go in, we get the show pizza, and then I always get slices for the boys because the boys need that original thick. We got a bunch of T-Rexes. And we go there this week, or this past Friday. We get the slices, and we also got a 12-inch Vern's original thick Canadian. I haven't had a thick Canadian in a long time. And as you can tell, I'm a big fan of thick Canadians. Okay? So when this thing rolls in, the boys crush slices real quick, and then everyone's just like drooling at the sight of this amazing Canadian. And when you get in there, man, like just the bacon alone, okay? Because you know Canadian, it's pepperoni, mushroom, bacon. Yeah. And the bacon on the thick, it's just like peppered through the whole thing. And it's just, again, drooling. Literally drooling.
I'm
it's
hungry.
So good. I know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do
this.
But this is what happens. And it every time, so freaking delicious. We had the Vern's Lights going as well. Great run on those. The Inferno Chicken now on the menu. Jalapeno Blasters. Got stuffed cheesy bread, $6.95. All of this is waiting for you. And it's so nice to get to show off one of the big dogs again. Because we're always showing off slices and we're showing off like the Vern's Light. But when you can show off like right out of the box and just put it right in front of the camera so you can see what you're getting, it's the best. So huge thank you to our friends over at Vern's Pizza. Looking very forward to showing off another delicacy this Friday night for another Friday night pizza party. Thanks to our friends over at Vern's. I'm going to hit this, Boone. I'm going to hit this. No fun with graphics. This is, I blew everything. This is no fun with graphics. Well, maybe we can redeem ourselves. Maybe we can have a little fun with this. Pretty fun. Boone doesn't look like he's having fun. You don't like my little pizzazz on there?
Pizzazz.
Okay, let's see if this works. Testing. 1, 2, 3. It is coming through. Okay, because last time, and there's been so many adjustments. Like we're at the point now where we do so many different shows and different things that everything has to be reset like every day. And lots of times, as you know, with a guy like me, no engineering skills at all, I forget a lot of that. So something to think about. All right. If you have If you have a business, an organization, you have a charity event, something coming up that's doing a whole lot of good, we want to help you out. If you're sick of big corporations stealing everything you got out of your pocket, then flipping you upside down, shaking you some more, and then laughing at you for actually supporting something like this. If that pisses you off like us, we're here to help, okay? We would far rather have someone come up to us and say, all right, here's what we're looking to do, and here's what we're working with. How can we go about accomplishing this goal? Boom, wheelhouse, we got you, okay? And the whole idea behind this is we want to bring the power back to local. This whole place is making local cool again. As long as you're a good person, you're out there being a dink, we want to help you, okay? Just reach out to us. It's oh so easy to do. This is going to be a tough one. I got this, though. Just send an email to 1, 2, 3, 4 contact@dufferinave.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. Wait. I'm trying to be poised. Trying to be cool. I did it the wrong way. It's triangle first. I was going to throw the triangle, but I love it too much. Way too much.
You did it the way you did it. It's all good.
Very well said. All right, we're going to go a little overtime here because we do want to get a little tiny bit of fantasy stuff, and I always hate when people put in work and don't get to use it. So let's use that work you put in before we make our way out today, Buntes.
Yeah. So, again, this is a dry time. If you're looking into fantasy football right now, you're usually in dynasty leagues, right?
Hating your life because there's
and
no one there to pick up.
Unless you're in the mid-season or drafting, like a rookie draft, it's dirty. It's nasty. It's grinding, right? Unless you're putting together a big trade. But What I have been looking at, or at least keeping an eye on, is backup quarterbacks.
Here we go. What do you call them? The handcuffs. The handcuffs.
Not even handcuffs. Like not even for your own, because I think it's more like if you end up having to use a backup quarterback, it's not to replace, your star quarterback. It's
Fill in
usually
for
just
one or two.
icing on the cake, maybe to catapult
gap.
you, one week or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So looking, and sometimes I don't even pick them up before the beginning of the season, but sometimes, if you've got room at the end of your bench, it's worth it, right? So, and typically I look at, the old aging quarterbacks, like, what the chances of Aaron Rodgers blowing his other Achilles
everything in his body,
right, or
Yeah.
knee, or he's an old man.
Yes, he is.
So who's next up? Mason Raymond, Mason
Rudolph.
Raymond,
Mason Rudolph. And they got
Rudolph.
Will Howard, I believe, quarterback out of, let's say, Ohio
He's not
State.
ready, though.
Ohio State?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, hey, I'm
But
saying
he's not
he's
ready.
he's
a
turning
rookie.
heads in camp, dog. They're talking about this
Yeah.
kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. But so something like that, 100% on waiver wire right now, right? Like free pickup. But game one, if you've got him on your bench, could be a starting quarterback
For a whole
in
season.
week 2.
Yeah.
Right.
And for free.
Yeah.
For
So
free.
and for free. Yes, that's the key, right?
Yes.
And you're not making a stance. You're just picking something.
Yeah.
That may be a lottery ticket, right?
This is
Maybe
just like when you picked up Washington with your final pick in your dynasty. Like,
Yeah, I mean, there's been a
something-
little bit of steam, a little bit of smoke around.
The boys are upset that you did that?
Pat Fryermuth. Pat Fryermuth just and yeah, he is the better catching tight end. Yeah, the Muth is loose.
Sound like the count there. The spruce moose is
anyways,
loose.
yeah, stuff like that. Or Joe Flacco went to the Bengals.
Love that, because Joe Burrow likes to get
had
hurt.
a run last year, right?
And the one before. Like the guy rejuvenated his whole career, man. Him and Old Man Rivers.
So
getting that extra 5 years of coverage on the kids.
I mean, yes. I mean, Joe Cool is still right?
Elite.
That's his.
Oh yeah.
What do they call him?
Joe Cool.
Yeah, Joe Cool is still obviously elite, and so he's not losing the job, but injury will force you to lose your job.
And he has a very big track record of that happening, is the other thing.
Yeah, which is very unfortunate.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, who else? I had I feel like there was another one. Who was it? There was someone, I think Kansas City, because Patrick Mahomes is coming back. No, Mahomes is coming back from an injury, right? ACL. Although Justin Fields isn't the best like top tier, he can run, he can plug holes, right?
And not
in an
only
offense,
go ahead, finish it.
In an offense, like he fits Patrick Mahomes, scrambling, right? Same style of QB, not as good at it, but still can have a success if he's the starting QB.
If there was ever a perfect
and as a former starting QB,
if there was ever a perfect team, that would be the one for him. Really, because you got Andy Reid, legend, and you have a guy that's similar to your playing style that you can just plug right in. I like that. And I've always liked Justin Fields, man.
Just little stashes that you can do this time of year where they're free. I mean, Justin Fields might not be. No, I think there's probably a good chance that he's sitting on waivers, right?
I fully agree with that. That is a very, very well said.
See what gold may lie in those hills.
Go mining for that fantasy football gold. Brutus, my man. Another great job as always. I'm so happy you made it back from the camping. Or sorry, from the lodging. What do you call it? Laking? Going to the lake?
I say camping is just easier to say,
Yeah.
but
Good point.
you know,
But then you got guys like me thinking you're rolling out a tent, bro. You know?
yeah, true. Yeah, total imposter. Not that at all.
I did
Full-
not want to go in that
roof
direction.
over my head.
Living the good life, man. That is what we do. All right, so, World Cup. Did you see the World Cup? Did you watch any of that?
I watched some. I did not watch the finals at all.
I
Like I said, we were out in the middle
You were
of
out,
nowhere.
thank goodness. Yeah, right where you need to be. Apparently, the new thing now is because the legend has it, Illuminati wanted the Argentinians to win, that the will of the people that did not want that outcome to happen manifested a Spain victory, 1-0. And not only that, Boone, Argentina didn't put a single shot, not even on target. So it's not like the goalie for Spain made 0 saves. There was no shot.
Crazy.
It's
Crazy.
a full shutdown of Argentina. So this feels like a win for the good guys, which I think is pretty cool. And again, legend has it, of course. So congratulations to Spain with the big World Cup win. Episode 43 of Good Sports will be up tonight, and probably the best one we've ever done, honestly. Live from the WCBL All-Star Weekend. You'll get to meet the All-Stars from the Berries and so much more, as the background was so cool. At the bunting competition going on while we were out there, so you can hear like the ambiance, man. It's the ambiance that you can't recreate anywhere else. You have it right there, right on the field. So incredibly cool. There you go. Good Sports. See, new episodes every Thursday, except today when it's a special edition. So be sure to take that all in and meet your Berries, man. And again, to the Berries organization, freaking love you guys so much. Thank you for rolling out the red carpet for us. It means the world. You made it so easy for us to get that done. So I really, really appreciate it. Anytime. I can't wait to get back out there. I said, we're coming back. I don't know how, but we're coming back. So I will see how that goes. We'll be back tomorrow. The All Out Eggs edition of your show will be rolling. Boontis, now is your time, my friend. I'm not forgetting this time. Leave us with a good one. I feel like you know one.
Here's a quarter.
Okay.
Go downtown.
All right.
And get a rat to gnaw that thing off your face. What movie is that from?
Moly Moly Mole, Austin Powers.
No.
No? Which
Uncle
one?
Buck.
Oh, literally, we just talked about it. Yeah. He's the best. All right. You win this one. See, you did it. I think that's the first time you ever got me. Very, very impressive. Keep doing those good things. We love you so much. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow. Uncle Buck.